come over. Down there? Can you go down there? That way I can still hear you when you get FaceTime. Gotta have FaceTime. I don't know. Who brought you? Comfy. I just figured you could sit out the thing. Yeah. Oh, I was looking for a chair. There's Mom. She made it. Welcome back. All right. Oh.
Nope.
Turn your phone off. You're on holy ground. Of course we did. We all went to the bathroom. All right, first grade, come on up.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We are so excited to begin our Shabbat service this evening featuring our wonderful first graders. Please come on up.
Okay. The mics will hear you.
I'm right here in the middle. Hi, nice to see you. Yeah. Hi, nice to see you. No, I've never done this before.
Uh-huh.
So nice.
Thank you for giving your children sugar before they came.
Oh.
Our first graders,
All right,
first graders,
grade, you gotta listen up.
first graders, we're going, that's great. We're going to begin our Shabbat service with our first graders leading us in Hine Matov Umanaim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad, how good it is and how sweet it is to be together this Shabbat evening.
Hine matov umanayim shevet ahim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet ahim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet ahim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet ahim gam yachad.
How good it is.
How good it is.
How sweet it is.
How sweet it is
To be together.
on this day.
How good it is.
How good it is.
How sweet it is.
How sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine matov umanayim shevet ahim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet ahim gam yachad. Shevet ahim gam yachad.
How good it is and how sweet it is to have each one of you first graders here with leading us this evening, as well as all of your families and everyone who is joining us here tonight. First grade, you're going to keep leading us in singing Boi Kala as we get ready to welcome the Sabbath bride. Boi Kala. Join us if you know it.
Bowie kala, Bowie kala, Bowie kala, Bowie kala. Bowie kala, Bowie kala, Bowie kala, Bowie kala.
Hadodi.
Lehadodi. Pele Shabbat.
Shabbat.
Pele Shabbat.
Beautiful first graders. Thank you so much. I'm going to borrow your So
Bye-bye.
Hi.
You'll be up
I'd
again.
like to invite you to actually join us right over here around this table, right over here, where we're going to be joined by Melody, one of our first grade teachers. It is your teacher. That's right. Let's stay around the candles. We're going to get to Kiddush at the end of the service. But if all of you would like to stand around the candles over here, so a little bit over here, you guys. I know you all recognize some of your Kiddush cups, I know, but that's at the end of the service. First, we're going to light our Shabbat candles, and we'd like to hand that over to Melody and honor her and Morgan and the wonderful Madrahim of first grade.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
We'll anticipate it at the end of the service. Thank you, Melody. I know it's the air. It's not your fault. I know. Yes, exactly. All right, we want to welcome you and welcome you back to TBS. Looking around you, there may be some folks you know or maybe some folks you don't know, so we want to wish everyone a Shabbat Shalom and give you an opportunity to say hi to someone, maybe someone new. So let's all take a moment and wish each other a Shabbat Shalom and a welcome. Let's call them up. Yeah, that's really nice. That's great. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, where did I put it? As we come back together and get ready to sing Lecha Dodi, our prayer that our first graders warmed us up for, welcoming the Sabbath bride, welcoming Shabbat into our midst. I'd like to invite all of us to take a very deep breath in, maybe the deepest breath that you took all day, and let it out. Maybe there's some stress or some worry from the past week that we can let go of, or maybe just hit the pause button on and allow Shabbat in, allow ourselves to rest. That is so important. Our tradition gave such a gift to the world, and that is the gift of rest. So with that and with the lowered lights, we can focus on the beauty of the candles and on the faces of those around us, and we'll sing together, Lecha Dodi.
Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat, Nekabla, Nekabla, Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat, Nekabla, Nekabla.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Umevorach. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Umevorach.
You are invited to join me in this responsive reading here on our screens. There are days when we are wrapped up in our schedules, routines, and busy lives. On Shabbat, we try to rest and take a breath. There are days when we go outside without appreciating the sun, the sky, the leaves, and the beauty of the earth around us. On Shabbat, we stand in wonder before the mystery of creation. There are days when we think only about ourselves and what we do not have. On Shabbat, we try to think about others and how to make the world a better place. Tonight, we embrace Shabbat, day of rest, day of wonder, day of peace. May it be all of those things for us this Shabbat. We're going to continue now with Am I Awake, our Baruch Hu prayer, and we'd like to invite our first graders and anyone else who would like to come on up and help us with the hand motions. You know these from Sunday school, you know these from First Friday. Come on up and help us out. And please rise. Thank you, Miriam and Barry.
Here we go.
Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared?
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch
We're going to remain standing and continue with singing Shema.
Israel, Adonai, Eloheinu, Adonai, Echad. Baruch Shem, Kevo,
first graders stay up here. Everyone else, you may be seated. We're going to continue with Love Adonai, your God. That one.
Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. With all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. These words that I command this day, and keep them in your heart. Take these words that I command this day, and keep them in your heart. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. Them on the doorpost of your house and on your gates. Write them on the doorpost of your house and on your gates. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God.
Beautiful first graders. Wonderful. You may rejoin your families.
Thank you for clapping for us.
I feel like all of us clergy-
I'll see you next time.
I feel like all of us clergy up here have to watch out. This is a talented group. As we head into Mi Chamocha, we recall when our ancestors sang this song of joy and gratitude. They were so joyful and thankful that God freed them from slavery in Egypt. So we want to ask you, what are you grateful for on this Shabbat? I'm certainly grateful for each of our first graders, but we want to hear from all of you, no matter what age you are, what you are grateful for. Who would like to share?
My family. God. My friends. My first grade teacher.
Count them while you can count.
First grade, school, and God. My family, my friends. My Sunday school teacher. Legos and family. Mommy. Family and friends.
We got some over here. Friends, if you've already gone, I want to make sure everybody gets a chance, okay? I love that you have so many things that you're grateful for.
Good grades. Earth. My brothers. God. The students in my first grade class. My sister. Wendy's, pickles, and fashion.
I'm going to bring it over to Al. We had to fit in a fast food one. It had to happen.
I'm thankful that I get to be here today in this Shabbat and be here with you guys.
Anyone else? Well, those are so many wonderful things to be grateful for. And I'm sure there are many, many more. For all of those things and more, we're going to sing together, Mi Chamocha.
Mocha ba'elim Adonai, micha mocha nedar b'kodesh. Nora ta'inu oseh, Nora oseh.
We'll continue with Hashki Venu, our prayer of peace and shelter. And I thought it was so moving that several of our first graders mentioned how grateful they were for their first grade class and their first grade peers. Those friendships are so beautiful to see, and we know, God willing, for many, many years they will continue to be enriched and deepened. And those friendships are really what get us through the storms in life. Those friendships and relationships. That was beautiful to see, and we'll maybe think about those relationships that we lean on in Hashki Venu.
Hashki Venu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, Amideinu Shomreinu l'chaim. Save us for the sake of your name. Heal us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashki Venu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, Amideinu Shomreinu l'chaim.
Spread the shelter
Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashki Venu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, Amideinu Shomreinu l'chaim.
say Baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. We say together, Amen. We invite you to please rise as we continue with the Amidah, beginning with Adonai Sifatai.
Adonai Sifatai tiftachu fi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Ve'Elohei Avoteinu, Ve'Imoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzhak, Ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol, HaGibor, HaNorah, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei HaKol, V'Zocher Hasdei Avot V'Imahot, U'Mevi Geula Livnei V'Nehem, Lema'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayei HaKol Atah Rav Le'Hoshia, Mechalkel Hayim Bechesed, Mechayei HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Ba'al Givurot, Umidol Melech, Melech Memit, Umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'emanata l'chayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayei hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kdoshim b'chol yom yachalu chasela. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
If you're standing, you may be seated, and we'll now take a few moments of silent personal prayer. You can use the pages in our prayer books, the words here on our screens, or whatever may be in your heart this evening. A few moments of silent or silent-ish prayer.
Shalom bimromav, Ya'aseh shalom aleinu, Ve'yakol Yisrael, Ve'imru amen. Ya'aseh shalom, Ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'yakol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'yakol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, Ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'yakol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'yakol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'yakol Yisrael.
with that beautiful prayer for peace in our hearts, we're going to turn to a brief little ceremony that we would like to share with all of you. And there is this beautiful tradition on Shabbat to bless our children. So we want to give everyone an opportunity to do so if your children are here, or maybe we can send our love out if our children are elsewhere, to recognize the beauty of this moment, especially with all of our first graders and first grade families who are here. So I'd like to invite up our first grade teacher, Melody, up here. We're going to open the ark, and you have the option to either remain seated, or if you would like to come up to the ark with your family, or if you just want to come up to the ark and be a part of the experience, you are welcome to do that. All right, let's come on over. So if you are coming up with your family, please stay in your family group. And your family can look however it wants, however you want to come on up. Or if you are choosing to stay seated, then you can just stay seated with your family. So gather up your family, gather it up real tight, real tight. And there's a tradition for parents to place their hands on the heads of their children. You may have seen this in Fiddler on the Roof. So you are welcome to do that, or whatever is comfortable in terms of wrapping up you and your family. So either you can see on the screens, or we can repeat. There are certain blessings that we say for this blessing for our children or for our families. You can also bless each other if you are just here as a family, or even maybe as dear friends. These are not specific to children necessarily, but they are very nice. So as you can see at the top of this slide here, this is the traditional blessing for boys. In the middle is the traditional blessing for girls, but it's all good to say, to be like these great biblical figures. And then there's another one at the bottom. So you can pick whichever one you like, and we will say them all regardless. So if can you guys see? Would you rather me repeat them? Repeat them? Okay. So this is the one traditionally for boys. Yesimcha Elohim ke'Ephraim Vehi Menashe. May you be like Ephraim and Menashe. And then this one is traditional for girls. Yesimcha Elohim Kesara Rivka Rachel Vilea. May you be like Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. And this one is good for anyone and everyone. Be who you are, and may you be blessed in all that you are. Amen. We're going to continue with, after those short blessings, we say the priestly benediction, this most special of blessings that comes from the Torah. So again, you can repeat after me. Yivarechecha Adonai V'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai Panav Elecha V'chuneka. May God's light shine upon you and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai Panav Elecha V'yasem Lecha Shalom. May you always be sure of our love. And may you always feel wholeness and peace. And to all of that, we'll say together, Amen. We're going to continue. You're welcome to stay up here, but this beautiful blessing for this exact moment in time. Time is so fleeting, so it's so beautiful to take these opportunities to pause and have gratitude for those who we have around us. So please join us in Shehechianu. You can stay.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu b'zman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu b'zman hazeh.
You may be seated if you are up here.
It's nice just the voices.
With those very full hearts, full of love, we now perhaps take some of that love and send it outward, send it to those who may be in need of healing and wholeness. This evening, we're especially thinking of many in our community who are in need of that healing, including Rabbi Jonathan Adler, Nancy Ashley, Sarah Bates, Charlie Bauer, Patty Beitler, Jack Better, Margie Block, Ron Bragg, Marge Serrani, Ann Clark and Keith Clark, Bruce Cohen, Ella Dubrow, Sam Edelman and Sharon Edelman, Larry Eisenman, Carrie Eschler, Babette Feibel, Marilyn Friedman. We're thinking of Hannah Golan, Alan Goldberg, Yossi Golden, Colleen Griffith-Regal, Jessica Heffley, Lev Heschel Ben Chazanit Bat Ami Yaakov, Beth Jasalowitz, Stan Lang, Minna Melton, Phyllis Miles, Frank Murdoka, David Paragas, Lisa Pena, Jeremy Phelan, Ian Phillips, Rashi Pristowski, Jessica Rathkopf, Rilla Warbaugh. We're praying for Maim Ross and Irving Rose, Jan Rose, Ralph Sauer, Steve Seeskin, Judy Warner, Jerry Young, and Ozzie Zimmer, as well as any other names of people you'd like to share with us for healing. Thanks, Alice. Any other names? For each of them and for all who are in need of healing, for the hostages who remain in Gaza, we'll sing together, Misha Berach.
Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Limotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misha Berach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Avotenu. Bless those in need of healing.
continue singing together as we begin concluding our service with Bayom Hahu. On that day, a day not too far off, hopefully, God's name shall be one.
Let it be said, God rules the earth, and that day God shall be one. V'haya Adonai, Melech HaKol haaretz, on that day God's name shall be one. Vayom Hahu, Yehiye Adonai Echad. Vayom Hahu, Yehiye U'Shemo Echad, U'Shemo Echad.
We invite you now, if you are able, to please rise as we turn to the sacred task of memory, a task of joy and of sorrow. As we first turn to those whom we have lost within the last 30 days, we are remembering Michael Lee Ellard, Ethel Meislish, Bruce Yalen, Edwin Friedlander, Herbert Juden, and James Sanderson. We also join with our brothers and sisters in Israel as we mourn the loss this week of Staff Sergeant Liam Khatzi. We also recall whom we lost at this season in years past as we are observing Yahrzeit and remembering Jean Barkin, Stephen Bloom, Archie Kaplan, Shirley Fewer, Michael Henry Green, Barbara Haralick, Charlotte Harris, Richard Headley, Ethel Masser, Mel Mermelstein, Marvin Sonny Morris, Rosalind Pariser, Jean Celia Polachek, Manny Rice, Herb Rosen, Anne Angel Sapadin, James Simone, Brian Sensor, David Shapiro, Alan Singer, Jeffrey Stern, Jack Waltman, A. Robert Weiler, Nina Sherman Weinstein, and Joshua Wiesel. If there are any other names of memory that you would like to share at this time, you're welcome to do so. For each of them and for all those who have no one left to say Kaddish for them, we'll recite together page 294 or on our screens. Yit gadal ve'yit kadash shemei rabbah be'alma divrach rute v'yamlich malchute b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala uv'izman kari v'imru amen. Yehi shemei rabbah mivarach le'alam ulalmei almaya. Yit barach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shemei dekudesha barichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. We say zichronam livracha, may each of their memories always continue to be a blessing for us. Amen. You may be seated. Who are we inviting up? We're inviting up Bobby to share some announcements with us.
Mazel tov, first graders and families. Please join us in the social hall after services for pizza, fun, and more time together as a community. A couple of quick announcements. Join us this weekend during Sunday school, so at the New Albany J for Sunday morning Maj. We'll meet in the library at 11 a.m., and again, that is during Sunday school, this Sunday. 9:30 to 11. Okay, 9:30 to 11. There we go. Thank you, Becca. We have a month we have a fun month ahead of like Shabbat services. Please keep an eye on your weekly window and our social media for more information on upcoming First Friday next week, Tu B'Shvat Shabbat on the 14th, right?
Yes, on the 14th.
14th.
Valentine's Day with the trees.
Yeah.
Yay.
Illuminati Shabbat and Shabbat Chai, and the February-March edition of The Window was just released. It'll either be hitting mailboxes or it's in your inbox already. With that, if you have any questions about anything going on at TBS, shoot us an email, give us a call. Shabbat Shalom, and thank you for making TBS your Jewish home. Rabbi?
All right, we are going to continue first with our closing song. Does that work?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great. We're going to invite our first graders back up to help lead us in Am Yisrael Chai. The Jewish people live and endure, and I cannot think of a better example of that than this wonderful crew of first graders. What proof they are that Am Yisrael does indeed Chai. Please join us.
Pretty, please.
Am Israel.
Israel, I'm Israel, hi. I'm Israel, I'm Israel, I'm Israel, hi. Israel, I'm Israel, I'm Israel, hi. I'm Israel, I'm Israel, I'm Israel, hi. Only hi, hey. 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 Hey.
Am Israel, Am Israel, Am Israel high. Am Israel, Am Israel, Am
Israel high. I'm Israel, I'm Israel, I'm Israel high. I'm Israel, I'm Israel, I'm Israel high. Avinu high, hey! Avinu high, hey! Avinu, Avinu, Avinu high, hey! Avinu high, hey! Avinu high, hey! Avinu, Avinu, Avinu high, hey! Why did you do that, Olivia?
Nice job, first graders.
First grade.
So first graders, if you could please form, first graders, if you could please form a single file line heading right to melody. Our first graders made some beautiful Kiddush cups that we are going to use for Kiddush, but let's form a single file line just so we don't spill wine all over the carpet. So find yours, and if you don't have yours here, then there are some additional Kiddush cups. And if you are not a first grader but would like to enjoy a Kiddush, we've got plenty of cups and plenty of juice. So you're also welcome to join at the end of the line here.